How is he, Alice?
Oh, they are checking him out. The doctor's making sure he's okay for the trip to the hospital. Sam will be right in. She's just saying goodbye to Richard. Don't ask me why.
Alice, you and Sam have done a fine job with my brother, and I really appreciate it.
Did he say anything when he came to?
He didn't say who did it, if that's what you mean.
Everyone, this is Detective Pepe Ronet. We would like to ask you some questions.
Good to meet you, Detective Pepperoni.
That is pepperoni. Understands that the victim was attacked earlier this evening?
Yes.
Stabbed with a knife?
Yes.
And left for dead?
Yes.
And that you all believe so in this very room? Is a perpetrator.
What?
The perpetrator! What? The matter!
Well, before you start asking us who we all think did it, I might as well tell you right now that they all think I did it because I have the most to gain from my father's death.
You must be the son.
That's right, Pepe Le Pew. I'm the heir to his fortune, and we never liked each other. We fought all the time. We fought just before he was stabbed. Everything points to me.
Detective, if I might say something, I think I can help you solve this thing rather quickly. It'll save you a lot of time.
Fudge, I know what I'm doing.
Let her speak. I believe she has solved the mystery by now. She's been gathering clues from everyone all evening.
Go ahead. Yes, you have to say.
Thank you. I don't mean to be presumptuous. I am a suspect as well. But I would like to share what information I've gathered. And then I'll let you take it from there.
Well, we are listening.
I'll start with Rick, since he seems to think he's the #1 suspect. Rick thinks that because he inherits his father's money, everyone believes he would kill his father to get it now. The truth is, Rick doesn't really want his father's money. He just wants his father. He wants him to be a father. As for the money, Richard didn't have any.
Oh my!
He asked me to come here tonight because he was going to file bankruptcy.
No get paid!
Alice, he wanted to explain it to you, to all of you, and apologize for the things he's done.
Well, he certainly has a funny way of showing it.
Gracie, please.
You'd better question Miss Good here. She's been in here with Richard constantly. She was probably just waiting for him to wake up so that she could find out whether or not he knew it was her. Then she'd faint him off and tell us all he didn't make it.
Gracie, be quiet, please. Miss Good has been nothing but kind to Richard. She has lived up to her name.
This is Gracie Bloomfeld, detective. Richard's sister-in-law. A lot of people here think she's the one you're looking for.
Right. You caught me. Miss Scarlet in the library with the candlestick.
Wait, I thought Richard got stabbed. You'd be surprised as to how many think it's you. I believe you really wanted him out of your life, Gracie. You're too concerned about your reputation and possible scandals to ever let yourself get that involved in one, aren't you? Charles couldn't have done it. He could never live with the guilt. Deep down inside, I think he really loves his brother.
Well, you have eliminated 3.
Justine was very angry with her partner, Richard. And she had good reason to be. Richard was stealing money from her to try to pay off his horrendous debts. Her call was very suspicious, since no one actually heard her talking to them. And they did take an awful long time to get here.
I verified the call. She meant it when she said she did.
Justine didn't do it. She didn't want to lose her partner. She just wants her money back.
So hurry up and get to me. I had a motive. He was a horrible employer, and I threatened him. Plus, the knife did come from our kitchen.
You wouldn't have used a kitchen knife. You would have known that it would point back to you. Besides, you had no reason to kill him. If you hated him, you would have just quit. Marianne over there wasn't married to Richard yet. So unlike Rick, she really had nothing to gain from his death.
So that leaves me. I'm Dr. Ziegfeld Friedrich, Richard's therapist. My motive was what? He has never paid me for my psychological counseling?
I saw him come in here just before the body was found. He is a strange one, you know.
That's right. I did come in here. I found Richard lying on the floor. I walked back out. I'm ashamed to admit that. If she saw me, that means she was hiding in here someplace as well. This is why I suspected her.
But you didn't do it either, Ziggy. In our professions, people always owe us money. Richard hadn't paid me either.
Well, young lady, you just managed to clear the whole room of the crime. Are you going to confess to it?
No. I did leave out one thing. Jealousy.
Jealousy?
That's right. Marianne noticed that Richard was pulling away from her. She knew that he was about to break up with her. When she saw him spending time with me, though it was strictly business, she was convinced that I was his new girlfriend. After I arrived at the party, she was so jealous that she could have become enraged and stabbed him with a knife that she found in the kitchen. Then she heard someone coming, so she hurried down the hall and hid the knife in the planter. We have the knife and we have her fingerprints as well.
It's a lie. My prints ain't on that knife.
How do you know that?
Fine, just for prints, and you'll see that it wasn't me.
Detective. Detective,
What?
we have the knife. You just need to fingerprint everyone in this room.
Gracie, is that blood on your dress? Everyone here probably has blood on them. We've all been helping Richard.
Except you.
Ziggy's right. Mrs. Bloomfeld is the only one who hasn't been near Richard all evening.
This is ridiculous. Charles, tell them.
Gracie. How could you?
We'll find your fingerprints on that knife. Won't we, Gracie?
Charles, I did it for you. For us. I did it to protect you. It was a moment of rage. I wasn't thinking. He was blackmailing us with his past. I didn't even want you to know that.
Gracie, I knew. But it's not blackmail if you don't respond. He couldn't harm us, not really.
If only we could discover who's the complices.
That was a confession if I ever heard one.
Don't tell me I will do my job.
We're going to bed. Under the arrest for the attempted murder of Justine.
Richard Bloomfeld.
What she said. I can keep all you people straight.
So, my father was blackmailing his own brother? I'd say a lot of people have a good reason to hate my father.
Rick, I hope you can give your dad another chance. For your sake, I hope you can forgive him.
I'd say Richard has quite a bit of forgiving to do himself.
He certainly does.